Assalamu alaikum kids. So this right here is first in a series of videos where we are going to discuss your 2024 O-levels physics course. Now you can ignore the earlier videos on the channel. Those were for the course of 2023. We are going to discuss the course for 2024 here. So the very first topic that we are going to discuss today is physical quantities and measurements. Now, what are physical quantities? Physical quantity is anything that can be measured. So let's say, for example, you have length, which can be measured using a ruler. You have mass, which can be measured using a simple electronic balance. You have time, which can be measured using a stopwatch or a watch or a stopwatch or an analog watch as shown in the diagram. And then you have temperature, which can be measured using a simple thermometer. There are other quantities as well, but as we are going to discuss those quantities as we progress with our course. But right now you need to know these four quantities: length, mass, time, and temperature. These are the quantities that you come across most in your daily life as well. Now, every physical quantity has two components, the unit and the magnitude. All right. Now, every physical quantity that you are going to measure, like let's say, for example, you have 10 meters, 5 seconds, or 7 kilograms. The 10, the 5, and the 7, they are your magnitudes. The meters, the seconds, and the kilogram, they are the units. Now, what's a magnitude? A magnitude is basically a number that's used to express your physical quantity. Okay? And then what is a unit? A unit is basically a standard that can be used to replicate basic measurements. All right. So I hope that so far everything is clear. Now, every physical quantity can be measured in a lot of different units. So we need to decide which unit we really want to measure our physical quantities. So let's say, for example, this right here is an example of a mile marker in the US, where on the interstate you have mile markers which tell how far certain cities or certain locations are. The same is in Pakistan, but in Pakistan we have kilometers. So in US miles, in Pakistan we have kilometers. All right. So again, this right here is a big problem in the scientific community, because if everyone does research in different units, that's going to be very hard to compile. And along with that, certain manufacturers will also favor certain units. So essentially to remove any of these complications, scientists came together and they decided that, okay, every physical unit is going to have one fixed unit that is going to be used in research and development, and we call that SI unit. All right. Now, SI units are generally used in research, development, and some commercial applications as well. So let's take a look at all the physical quantities that you need to know right now and their SI units. So let's say, for example, you have length. Length has several units: kilometers, meters, miles, yards, inches, feet, but the SI unit selected is meters. Then you have mass. Again, has a lot of different units: kilograms, pounds, ounces, but the selected SI unit is kilograms. Then you've got time, again, seconds, years, centuries, millennia, but SI unit is seconds. Then you have temperature, which has the SI units. Again, a lot of you will think that the SI unit is Celsius or degrees centigrade, but it's actually Kelvin. So we are going to do that in unit 2 later. And then you have current, which we are going to talk about more in unit 4. The SI unit is ampere. Then you have amount of substance, which is mostly used in chemistry. So we are not going to talk about that right now. And light intensity is not in our course. So that's the last. That's essentially all of your physical quantities. And the SI units, you need to remember them. You need to memorize these. All right. So with the course, as the course progresses, we are going to use it more and more, and that will automatically take care of the memorization. But at the same time, you need to remember that these SI units are something to be memorized. All right. That's it for this video. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next one. Bars out.